This goes out to all the guys who like to play basketball in the rain with no clothes on. This is for you. I know Jesus saves. I wish he'd save us from this podcast. I know he looks after you and me, but I wish he'd take us far away from here.
My money. Yo, 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 yo. Can a brother holla at you?
Yo, mama, can a brother holler at you? Holler, holler, holler. Holler, 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 holler at you.
Welcome to IDM Friday. Happy January 23rd. Episode 156. One LeVar Arrington is what this episode is. I'm your guy, your host, Othman Boucher, joined by my dog. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. Y'all know what this is. What's up, Blue Shorts?
Yo, what up, dude? I'm sorry I'm so shiny tonight.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Did you put some lotion on, put some baby oil on? You got a Get Huge contest coming up tonight?
No, I just had to get cleaned up. That's all.
What's that mean? You had to shower?
No, I just had to shave the head, shave the beard, all that shit. So stuff.
Wait, but your beard is still there. It's not shaved.
No, I know, but it's trimmed down.
Yeah. Dude, you know, I don't want to say it. I feel bad saying it. You know, I'm not going to say it. You know what? I got to be uplifting. I got to talk Shorts up. Can't tell him anything that is going to fuck up his week or anything like that. You look great. Can I tell you that? You look great. That's all I got to say.
Gay.
Man. What's up, man? Happy Friday. How you doing, buddy?
Dude, I'm getting ready for the snow. I really slept on this. I used to wonder this all the time. Why people go so crazy grocery shopping like days before a big snowstorm.
Yeah.
You know, we're supposed to get like somewhere between like 12 and 24 inches. Like it's
Yo, pause, dog. Hang on 1 second.
Pause.
That's a lot of inches you're supposed to be getting.
So, and then, you know, now that I have a child, I totally understand it because you have to prep for the whole family. You know,
Bro. I mean, respectfully, you don't even know the half of it, dog. Because your kid is just going to look out the window and be like, oh, that looks amazing. You know what I mean? She's not like, put gloves on me, put boots on me. Let's go out there and figure out how to have fun in 18 inches of snow. You know, that's what I'm dreading. I'm dreading when the kids wake up and they're so super excited, super happy. I'm dreading that so much because they're going to be like, let's go sledding. Let's go, you know, do all this stuff that is supposed to be fun, but it's actually super miserable for parents. And I just got to suck it up, dude, and go to the hill, go sledding with them. You know, honestly, I don't mind the snow. I stress out because they're so young. Like my youngest is 3 and my oldest is 6. They're so young that they don't know what is like an appropriate level of cold that they should feel, you know? So if their pants are full of snow or their gloves are full of snow, they just kind of sit there and shiver, you know? And I stress out about that because I don't want them to get frostbite or whatever. not
Dude,
there.
I mean, I'm the same way. I'm 38 years old, and I'm like, why am I so cold right now?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. And no matter how tiny they make gloves for kids, no gloves ever will fit a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old. Like they're always too big. It always fills up with snow the second they get out there. So, anyways, but yeah, dude, people are stressing out about this. Maybe I'm sleeping on it, dude. I got neighbors texting me like asking if I've stocked up on firewood. You know, people are asking if we got enough canned goods, like it's Y2K.
Well,
How
dude,
what
I
have you?
mean, it's. I think you are sleeping a little bit. I mean, it's supposed to snow. I think it was originally Saturday and Sunday. Now it's Sunday and Monday, and then again on Thursday. So, I mean, this is blizzard conditions.
I mean, but so what's going to happen? Like, we got enough food to survive. We got, you know, what all am I sleeping on that I need to be more woke about?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess, I guess, Oathman, your life doesn't change at all because you never leave the house anyway.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay. Put me in your shoes. What are you doing differently that you have not
I
done?
mean, we just had to buy a ton of food to make sure, because you got to make sure that the baby has everything she needs, right? Because that's like the
Right.
one thing. Like I think a human being can survive like 4 to 5 days without food, but not a baby.
Yeah, because babies are definitely not human beings. No, but no, I know what you mean, dude. I know what you mean. It's weird. They're definitely more needy. But what does your kid eat now? She's a
Well,
year.
pretty much just formula and little like pouches, or, like, tiny little fruits, solid foods. Shout outs to Chad Dukes.
Yeah, yeah. She eats a lot of solid foods and solid dudes.
Yeah.
That's good.
But yeah, I mean, it's all just little stuff, like basically unseasoned food.
Well, it sounds to me like you just need. I don't know. Did you stock up on firewood?
No, we don't have a fireplace.
Okay. Are you worried about losing power?
A little bit. I worry about it every podcast. So yeah, I'm slightly worried about it.
Well, good thing you got Bob the Builder's dude to hit up. Isn't he like an electrician or something like that?
Yeah, we'll be okay. It'll be fun. I mean, you know, the last time it snowed a couple inches, and you know, my baby's so young, but
Yeah.
It was right after the deck was built, so you know, when I was watching her during the day, I would open the door to the deck, roll up a little snowball, and let her chew on it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy right now, unless you want to, because I think I took my daughter, the youngest she was when I took her out to go sledding was like 2, just to, and she was nice. She had a lot of fun, but it's stressful. But anyways, yeah. I mean, I'm not worried about it. I'm probably going to eat my words in 2-3 days, but we'll see. But anyways,
Dude,
Shasta, what's up?
You haven't prepped at all.
What do you mean?
You have done nothing to prep for this.
Well, bro, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, Jessica's bought food, right? What else is there? It sounds like that's all you've done.
Yeah.
No. Help me. I'm not getting defensive. I honestly want to understand, what am I sleeping on?
You're sleeping on well, never mind.
More. What am I not? What I know I'm not a very good doomsday prepper. How can I be better at it? What should I mean, I still have tomorrow to go to the store. What should I get? I got salt, for the ground.
Yeah.
It sounds like you just want to be a dick to me.
No.
And I'm doing fine.
No.
Life is good. And if power goes out, everybody's fucked. There's nothing you can do unless you got a generator, but whatever.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be fine.
That is so true. And generators cost like 10 grand.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to, You're gonna have to go to one of your wealthy Indian neighbor's house. Tell them a happy belated Diwali. You know.
Hey, I'm really sorry about that whole parking spot fiasco.
Yeah, just a misunderstanding. Totally a misunderstanding.
Can I borrow your very nice pickup truck to go get groceries for my baby?
We got some dogs in the house tonight. Okay. Jen Montana. Oh, real quick, Jen Montana, she had a part ways with one of her dear pups. She had to put her pup down this week. So R.I.P. to her doggy, and shouts to Jen Montana. Hope you're doing all right. Already got Dave. What's up?
That always sucks, man. That's always
fun. Got Dave Slizot in the house. Got Matt Starchek and Matt Starch. Oh shit. My dog, my neighbor, DJ Porterock, Ernesto, of course. I've been thinking about Ernesto this past week because I've been watching The Pit, as you know. I haven't given up on it. And it's about an ER, in Pittsburgh. And I'm like, damn, I can't believe Ernesto does this shit. It's nuts. You pulled this up, Shorts?
Jen says, Jen. She says Shorts isn't allowed to turn on the heater anyway, so if the power is out, he won't even notice.
Damn! It's coming for you, dog.
Shut the
fuck up. Corrita, I'm working 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. Snow shifts starting to Sunday morning, going to a hotel tomorrow evening. Damn, that's crazy. Dave says, nothing takes longer than putting winter gear on a toddler. Yeah. I told you, it sucks so much. Oh, shit, we got our guy D Woods in the house. He's saying the forecast is calling for a wintry mix here in ATL, and stuff is already closed on Monday. Yeah, so whatever. I think people will be fine. Like I said, I'm probably gonna eat my words, but whatever. I think we'll be all right. I just seen a lot of freaking out and a lot of commotion, a lot of, again, it reminds me of Y2K. People are, do you got enough baked beans? Do you have pork and beans or just beans? I'm like, it's gonna be a week tops. Fucking relax.
It would be funny if, like, at the last minute the temperature rises and it just rains for like a week straight.
I mean, that would be it would be so sad for the kids, but yeah, it would be amazing.
Yeah. Well, I saw this story like a couple weeks ago where there was, I forget where it was, but in some area they're trying out like a new pilot program where instead of canceling school, kids have to take online classes at home.
Okay.
Which is like, dude, come on. You got to let kids be kids.
I know, dude. Seriously.
Snow days are the best thing ever when you're a kid.
Yeah. So how old are they, though?
I don't know.
Yeah, dude. That's ridiculous, dude. Yeah. I mean, dude, being an adult and being in an online class is difficult to pay attention and retain any of the information. Like,
totally, dude. Totally. It's so hard to pay attention.
Yeah.
There's so many distractions all the time.
Yeah. Paying attention is but difficult, dude.
People sleep on paying attention.
Yeah. Okay. Well, guys, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Plenty of topics to get to. Lots of life updates. I don't know. We didn't really discuss. Sometimes Shorts and I, we have a little like not debrief, but a little prep meeting before the show. Sometimes we don't. Tonight's one of these.
Hey, pause.
Yeah. We have a meeting where we both take prep. But no, tonight's not one of those nights. So I honestly don't know what lifestyles, if any lifestyle topics he wants to talk about, but I got some updates.
Well, dude, I don't know if you saw this now.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on right now, apparently, look, Miss Rachel is very good kids programming for little kids.
Oh shit.
I don't know if you saw this, but apparently She is an avowed anti-Semite now.
Oh my god. What a okay. Do you have any evidence to back up your claim, Shorts? Because I've been hearing about Miss Rachel being you know, Miss Third Rachel for for a couple months now. So what's going on with her?
All right. So apparently, all right. Here's the headline from the New York Post. Kids YouTube star Miss Rachel apologizes for liking anti-Semitic comment that she was just tapping and tried to delete. Now this happens sometimes. Sometimes you're scrolling on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you accidentally fall asleep as you're scrolling and hit the like button with your finger.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. I mean, you've got horror stories about that, right?
I think we both do.
Yeah. Dude, the other night I almost accidentally sent Jessica this link to like a compilation I was watching. Oh shit, this is the free episode. Fuck. I mean,
you're just in the basement jerking it so hard.
I couldn't sleep, dude. It was one of those nights I had to really dig deep and like look at some really revolting stuff.
You're trying so hard to stay awake, pay attention. It's 3 p.m.
No, it's late at night, dude.
Yeah.
And you know how like if you can like hit the back button on the browser on your phone, but it also has like those other icons right next to it. There's the one that will pop up people that you can send it to. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. And you accidentally send it to like your most recent person that you've texted.
Yeah, or like airdrop it to them.
Dude, you know what's messing me up so bad?
What?
Is the new iPhone update. It's killing me, dude.
Oh, like so bad, dude.
It's so annoying. Like they took away the part where you can like double tap with your thumb to like highlight text.
Yeah.
To like copy and paste.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have to hit like select or select all, and it is ruining me, dude.
Bro, the update, I mean, do you remember the time when the iPhone update was like it was like a newsworthy big deal moment. It happened like once every 8 months or a year, and it was like, oh shit, they got this. Now it's every month, just fixing bugs. And this most recent one, dude, I can't tell you how many times my phone freezes because of it. It's so fucking annoying.
Well, and also now they like reprioritized like how your notifications when your phone is locked, your phone screen is locked, how they pop up on your screen.
Yeah.
So it's just like it gathers like everything you've done, like everybody you've talked to, everybody you've texted, and just puts it right up top, and you're like, God, I was texting Oathman about gay sex yesterday. I don't need my wife seeing.
Okay, so anyways, oh shit, real quick, let's get to this.
Gaygram alert.
I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Shout outs to Richmond John for the Gaygram alert. He says, shout outs to Junk's Royalty D Woods. Thank you. We will gladly take the money on behalf of D Woods. Thank you.
Hell yeah. All right, so what's this about? What's going on?
All right, so I don't know, man. Like the whole Israel-Palestine thing, no sports, no politics, obviously. It's just completely out of control. But apparently Miss Rachel, she was scrolling Instagram. She doesn't have a Twitter account. I found that out today.
Oh, okay.
She went full Elmo.
Blue Sky?
What?
Nothing. That's stupid.
Yeah, I think she's on Blue Sky.
Okay. All right.
So apparently, you know, she was scrolling Instagram. I'm sure she gets like a million replies a day. Like it's got to be impossible to filter through that stuff. And you know, she went full Elmo. Remember like 6 months ago when the official Elmo account got hacked and then he just started tweeting a bunch of anti-Semitic shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was crazy, dude.
That's pretty fucking wild. Yeah.
And you're like, no, Elmo, come on. I don't like them. They're trying to take over the banks. It's like,
yeah,
well,
I remember that.
Yeah.
So what did she do?
So apparently there was like an account of some sort. It was like a pro-Palestine account
Mm-hmm.
that sent her a message, and then she liked it from her official Instagram account. And then somebody DM'd her to let her know. Like they're just looking out for her. I'm sure it was an honest mistake.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, "Hi, Rachel. Just wanted to let you know there's a comment under your latest post that says," this is just a direct quote, that says, "Free America from the Jews." It says it was liked by the author, which in this case is Miss Rachel. "I'm sure that's an accident, so wanted to let you know." And then Miss Rachel responds, "Deleted. How horrible. Oh, wait, let me check. I did delete one like. Yeah, I believe I deleted that earlier, right when I saw I hate anti-Semitism."
That's a weird response from her. It's like over explaining a little bit.
Yeah, kind of, right?
That's interesting, dude. Wow, dude. I mean, I know she's been in hot water, like I said, the past couple months because she's very okay. No sports, no politics, guys. You know, but when my daughter chicken was like 2 years old, a year old, and we started watching Miss Rachel, we've talked about this in the past on the show. She has the girl, or I'm sorry, the person that plays the guitar and sings songs, and I'm pretty sure she's androgynous, non-binary, and she has so much sadness in her eyes. But clearly a trans person, you know, playing the guitar and singing kids' songs. And so I was like, okay, well, I can probably tell which way she leans politically. And then she started getting more involved with like the look, again, guys, no sports, no politics. But according to a couple statistics out there, there's like a lot of kids that have been killed in Palestine. So you know, I don't want to be anti-Semitic by saying that, but
Guys, that's not funny. Don't laugh at that.
yeah. But so apparently she has a problem with that because she likes kids. Not in that, you know what I mean? And in a nice, respectable way. And she had a girl on her show, a little girl on her show who's like 3 or 4 years old, who unfortunately, due to some Israeli attacks and bombs, is a double amputee. And Miss Rachel had her on her program and was singing like, you know, Old MacDonald with her. And people went crazy on her because she, I don't know, I guess by doing that, she is shitting on Israel or something like that. I'm not.
Well, I mean, I think they see it as her taking a side, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is why I'm hesitant to bring it up. Jen Montana, kids killed by Hamas, no sports, no politics. Jen, you know, I was texting with Corey Rita earlier today, and he texted me this link, and I was like, I don't want to talk about it because Jen Montana is she's gonna get pretty angry with me over the Israel Palestine stuff. So I'm not. Look, guys, no sports, no politics on this show. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So anyway, so she's been in hot water before, but this is a little different because it's one thing if you dislike comments when people say, or if you like comments when people say like, I don't want Zionists to do blank. But when you say I don't want like Jewish people, it's like, oh man, that's not okay. You know, people do not like that.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm trying to find this other tweet. So she, she issued like a formal apology, like she was. I mean, I think she genuinely felt bad. It's so hard to tell anymore these days, and honestly, who gives a shit ultimately? But apparently she issued a formal apology where she was sobbing the next day. It's just awkward. It's awkward because like everything is politicized now. I mean, she's a good like children instructor. Like I watched the videos and you, when you start processing like everything that's happening, you realize like you compare Miss Rachel to say Paw Patrol, and you realize like the frames in the video of Paw Patrol move so much faster. So you realize like she really does know a lot about the age demographics of the kids that she's teaching. You know, it's very slow moving. She speaks very slowly and looks into the camera because she knows like the 1 to 2 year olds that are watching her programming are going to be staring at the screen, watching every word she says. You know, it's just a shame that she happens to be an anti-Semite.
Smith's thoughts. Hard to think of anything I want these two to talk about less. Yeah. Okay. You know what? You're right, Smith's thoughts.
She goes full Bob the Builder. She's like, take them out, take them out, take them.
Well, first of all, I mean, maybe I'm saying this because I've never been in this position, but I don't understand people who, I mean, she's got a net worth of like $50 million from this show.
Yeah.
So like, I've never understood people who put themselves on like that. And they're like, you know what? Let me pick a side. Let me piss half these people off that watch my shit, you know? But I don't know. Maybe she thinks she's making a difference. And also maybe it's easier said than done. Like I've never been in a position where people are like, it really matters where I stand on something. So I don't know. Maybe if I was a Miss Rachel, I would feel compelled to be like, yo, this shit is fucked up, you know? But it's just been always weird to me how people, I mean, I just look at it as dividing your audience in half, like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But to be fair, when I was doing the Rodcast with Dukes, like I mean, I've talked about this before. I was super outspoken about the way that I felt politically, and I regret that because I feel like it was ignorant to just pretend like I wasn't annoying half the audience by doing that.
Well,
that's where the no sports, no politics thing came from.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I think it's okay to have discussions. You know, I mean, look, we're adults, we're not kids, and I think to that end, like, yeah, it's it's weird when you see children's programming get wrapped up in this stuff. Because, you know, I don't really give a shit. And in fact, I saw today. I think you've evolved in your thinking. I saw an update from you on your personal Twitter account at OthelloBT, where you took the bold claim that you're never voting again.
Thanks for liking that tweet, by the way, which got 0 likes. I'm very popular on Twitter, dude. Yeah, dude, I'm never voting again. I mean, I'm just so over it. It's such a waste of mental energy. It's such a waste of time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck this guy. He did this. And then you like turn your back on the other like rest of the politicians, and you look over and you're like, what the fuck? They're doing that, you know, like, and you're just going to drive yourself insane. by obsessing over the shit that they get wrong. So I mean, what's the point, dude?
Dude, I mean, over the course of a decade plus, I've driven myself insane in both directions. That's how I arrived at the conclusion that it's ultimately just a giant waste of time, which I'm glad you're kind of getting there too, because it is a waste of time. They're all terrible. Every single one of them are terrible.
But the other thing is like, dude, you just, I mean, you can care about it, but what are you going to do about it? You know, what can anybody really do about it? The value of the dollar is half of what it was 20 years ago. It's going to be half of what it is now in 20 years. Like, you can't vote. We can't vote our way out of that. You know, nobody under the age of 40 can afford a house unless, you know, they're doing really well for themselves. You can't vote you know what I'm saying? What are you going to do about it? All we can do is just try put as much money as we can into Bitcoin, hope that it's not a scam in 20 years.
Yeah.
You know
Bitcoin and bricks.
Yeah. And did you see the silver like set a record for its the value of silver today?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. Enough sports, enough politics. I actually do have another video for you that is semi-politics. But I don't want to talk about the political slant or the political implications of this. I just kind of want to talk about the word salad and how embarrassed this girl must feel. But you know, like the Minnesota stuff that's been going on, right?
Yeah.
By the way, Dave Slazat says, what's less funny, kids dying in Palestine or that Jesse Ventura wore a Navy SEALs hat? You know what, dude? Dave Slazat, I stand by Jesse Ventura being annoying wearing a Navy SEALs hat, okay? But okay, so this is about I don't know why she's giving a speech, but it's the Somalian lady giving a speech in front of, I don't know, press row or whatever. And she's tired of everybody everybody having a misconception about her people and about the country of Somalia, and she wants to clear shit up. And here's what she says. All right, here we go.
From Somali communities. So I'm Somali. I'm proud to be Somali. To me, being Somali isn't just eating bananas with rice. It's a lot. It's like it's an interesting thing. It's very hard to describe what it means to be Somali and what it means to be American, but it's like a cultural fusion. It's kind of like the bananas and rice. You know, people don't really see, like, you know, it's you know, people don't think, oh, you can eat bananas with rice, but that's what it's like to be Somali and American. It's like that combination of banana and rice, but you're gonna get what I mean.
I don't get what she means.
So she starts off by saying, guys, don't get it twisted, okay? So being Somali is not just bananas and rice.
Is that their cuisine? I don't even know.
I think so. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. But she's like, don't try to pigeonhole, don't try to just sum us up with some lame ass simple dish. We're not just bananas and rice. And she's like, if you really want to figure us out, consider our dish, bananas and rice. It actually is it encapsulates perfectly who we are as a people.
It's got to be a little bit like talking to Blue Shorts, right?
I honestly, again, no sports or politics. I don't want to talk about like this isn't about fraud. This is just about embarrassing yourself when you're in front of a bunch of people on a microphone, which Shorts and I've done plenty of times. We're doing it right now.
So many times.
Yeah.
I wonder. There's so many days where I wake up the next morning and I go, what the fuck were we talking about?
That's why you have to just never think about it ever again.
You have to never think. Just period. Just never ever think.
I feel like, dude, when she prepped this, because that's my theory, at least, that she didn't freestyle that. She was like, yo, I'm gonna go up there. I'm telling enough of this fucking bananas and rice bullshit. Okay. And I'm gonna really break it down and explain to them how we are a complex people. And we are more than but she didn't really like think it through the whole way. She kind of got stuck on the bananas and rice punchline. You know?
Yeah, I mean, she was totally she went full shorts panic brain. And she knew the cameras were directly on her, and she was like, so anyways, what I was saying about bananas and rice was that sometimes with bananas and rice is that you're eating it with your fingers and it just turns into bananas and rice. And anyways, what was I saying about bananas and rice again?
The problem is, like, she put it out there like bananas and rice is like a very simple, obvious, elementary type thing. And then when she started talking about it out loud and thinking about it, she's like, oh, it's actually kind of complex, the two flavors and our cuisine. You don't see that a lot in different countries. So she kind of like was walking it back a little bit.
Plus, it's got to be, it's got to be impossible to be a politician these days. I mean, every word you say gets super, super dissected. You got to think about how it's going to relate to your base and your audience, but also the audience at large, like the wider audience. And then she starts talking about bananas and rice, and she's like, oh my God, it'd be like if you were talking right now and you're like, it's really not as simple as Kafka and
couscous.
Yeah, couscous. Yeah. And then you're like, Kafka.
Okay, well, that's not how you say it, but okay.
Bananas and rice, dude. I mean, yeah.
We're not just kofta and couscous, dude. Like, if you really think about it and you talk to my people and you kind of like do your research and learn about the country, I mean, it's sort of like couscous and kofta, dude. Like, the one thing I wanted to ask you though is, have you ever tried Somalian cuisine? Because there's that famous video from like 2-3 months ago, No Sports, No Politics, of the governor or mayor of Minneapolis trying their food, and people said that he was grossed out by it and acting like it was good.
Oh yeah. He was eating with his fingers, which is like a new fad, I guess, because, well, no sports, no politics, but apparently.
What are you trying to say?
Well, I guess the new fad is, and I totally get it. People are just trying to be understanding, but apparently this is just what I've read. I don't necessarily support this one way or the other, but apparently white civilization made it so that we have to eat food with utensils. So your guy, Mayor Frey of Minneapolis, was taking it back a couple centuries, I guess, and eating Somali food with his fingers, which it's very understanding. I get it. Very cultural.
Moroccans, dude, my people eat couscous with their fingers.
Dude, my daughter eats with her fingers every day.
What do Americans? They eat pizza with. They don't eat pizza with their fingers.
Totally. But yeah, he was trying Somali food, and I guess it was so spicy, whatever he was eating, he was like literally choking on the video.
Yeah.
Anyways, who cares?
But
I've tried Ethiopian food before. It's very good, like tuna tartare. It's so good. There's a great Ethiopian restaurant in DC. I forget the name of it.
Yeah. Did you do that with the pancakes and the what is it, goat stuff? No, I'm not. I'm not doing a bit for real.
Matt Starcheck says IDM saying no sports, no politics is the new, Yeah. We gotta shut the fuck. Let's just shut the fuck up.
I'm hoping that we're talking about this without talking about politics, but maybe not.
We gotta move on, dude. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on, dude. Okay, so okay, so I saw no sports and politics, but I saw this Michelle Obama video. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I did see that she was on Call Her Daddy, but we'll save that maybe for the straight Shreon. But oh, dude, do you know what's happening tonight? By the way, you know that guy Alex Honnold?
Yeah, he's the free climber, right?
Yeah, yeah. He did free solo. Yeah,
those guys are crazy. They climb mountains with like no harnesses, no equipment whatsoever. Just literally like their fingers.
Yeah, yeah. He's climbing a thing, a gigantic building live on Netflix tonight. In China. Do you remember? You know what it reminds me of? Seeing him do it live. I mean, let's be honest. The reason that it's intriguing that he's climbing a gigantic building with no safety equipment live is because people want to see if he's going to fall, right?
Yeah, I mean it's the same thing as like the Wallenda brothers a few years ago. I mean, they've been around for decades, but yeah, you're watching for the suspense of the possibility that somebody dies on live TV.
Wait, who? The Menendez bro?
No, the Wallenda brothers.
Wallenda brothers. I've never heard of them.
They were the guys that like the one guy like a decade ago crossed the Grand Canyon on like a tightrope or something.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know what? It reminds me of like late 90s, early 2000s Fox TV, you know, where they would have people do extreme shit. I feel like a lot of the Knievel, like I think you and I were a little too young to watch Evil Knievel, but we watched a lot of Robbie Knievel.
Yeah, so much Robbie Knievel. Like yeah, him driving a motorcycle over a cliff or something.
Yeah. And I feel like there were other things that were like live programming.
Driving a motorcycle off a cliff. Tonight's episode of IDM.
Yeah. Yeah, and DT, he says tightrope walkers, like we've seen that too. Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like it's rare that it happens nowadays. Probably because the appetite. Actually, I don't know. Maybe the appetite still is as strong for it as it was back then. But you don't really see it that often. You don't see like live TV of someone who could completely, mess up and kill themselves. Or I remember David Blaine did that weird bit like 3-4 years ago. Do you remember where he was doing the balloon thing, where he was flew up into like the stratosphere holding a bunch of balloons? Do you remember that?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of that stuff that is like such TV magic. I think David Blaine is completely fake, obviously, at this point.
Oh, here we go, dude. Conspiracy shorts.
Well, dude, I mean, you look back on some of this
Blue shorts is bizarre beliefs. Let's go. Let's hear
it. You look back on some of this stuff and it's crazy. Like the Shaq balloon. Do you remember that? where Shaq turned into a balloon and like floated over a house, and then magically at the end he's Shaq again.
Check me out. I'm full of helium right now.
I'm flying so high. Oh my god, I'm a balloon.
Y'all can't tell if I'm real or not. I'm a DJ. I'm a DJ. As Doggy James is here. I'm gonna be full of helium.
I'm gonna wait for Papa John to say the N-word, and then I'm gonna take his millions of dollars.
I'm actually a huge sex pest and really creepy, but people let it go because I'm super charming.
I was in Freddy Got Fingered, and I showed how my dick was so huge that it nearly put a hole through a lady.
I was present and DJing at Sophie Rain's recent birthday party. She turned 20 years old. It's really weird that I was there, but people like me because I'm really tall.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, I mean, people are saying he's a problem.
You were so online.
Yeah, I like Shaq, but I feel like he gets away with a lot of. Anyways, whatever.
What's the rule on like what's the modern generation's rule on age difference? It's like plus 30 minus 7 or something like that.
Plus 30 minus 7. So plus 23?
Yeah, so it's like if let's say Shaq is 55, right?
Yeah.
And Sophie Vrain, this current day influencer, is 20.
Yeah, right.
It's like if you add 30 to her age, that's 50 minus 7. I forget what it is, but it's something weird like that. That's like the new cultural standard for how people judge if like a guy is too old for a woman.
Huh. That's interesting. Okay.
Half your age minus 7. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway, so you think David Blaine is fake because no, go ahead, tell me. I mean, he does do a lot of like really extreme stuff. Like he did the thing where he was in like an ice block or something like that, suspended in the air for I forget a couple days. I think he has the world record for holding his breath underwater.
Yeah, I mean, you know how like the UFC has USADA to test all the fighters?
Yeah.
To make sure they're not taking like performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah.
Where is the USADA for David Blaine during these stunts? Like, who's testing this while it's happening to make sure that it's all in the up and up?
Yeah, I mean, look, the thing is that okay, let's just talk about what I just mentioned. Him setting the world record for holding his breath underwater. It set a Guinness world record, so those they don't mess around about their records. Like they have dudes show up and sit there and watch, they're experts at assessing whether or not there's any shenanigans going on.
Shaq owns the Guinness Book of World Records for largest penis.
So I mean, they signed off on it. They say, "Hey, he did this for real, and he held his breath underwater for 17 minutes." So, what is your argument there? You think?
Yeah, I mean, look, I just think he's a performance artist. I'm not saying it's all fake, but I think a lot of it is.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, he did the balloon thing where I don't know if you remember, it was like he held a bunch of like 20 gigantic balloons and they like flew up into the sky and then, yeah, and let them all go and just kind of, with a parachute, land it back on the ground. I was okay. But what do you think about this Alex Honnold dude? Like, he's clearly, if you watch the documentary Free Solo, he's clearly autistic, like severely autistic. And has been obsessed with like climbing since he was a kid. But I don't know. It's strange to me because he doesn't exhibit like any sort of fear at all with the heights or with falling or anything like that. It doesn't even seem like a thing he has to get over or had to get over. It's just like he has some sort of mental block. Maybe it's because he's on the spectrum, but some sort of mental block that keeps him from even like factoring it in. You just get sized to climb.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that are like wired that way. Like, did you ever watch that movie with who was the guy from No Country for Old Men? The actor, like the
Javier Bardem,
Brolin, Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin. He was in this great movie. I think it was called Everest, that depicted a bunch of guys in like the early 90s climbing Mount Everest. And I thought it was a good kind of recreation. But yeah, there's guys that are just wired that way, where they just are addicted to, for lack of better phrasing, reaching new heights. And they get addicted to always just pushing the envelope. They're daredevils. And it sounds like Alex Honnold is one of those guys.
I mean, you're white. Like, would you go ahead?
By the way, everybody dies at the end of that movie.
In Everest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I watched that movie, but I couldn't get past. You know what actor I hate? That Jason Clarke dude. He's like he might be the lead in that movie. He's so ugly and so unlikable. Um, Here, I'll show you. Every time I see him in anything, I'm like, oh God, dude, how are you a famous actor? This guy,
Oh yeah.
uh, like, bro, I can't root for you. Look at your face. Um, but anyway, you're white, right? You're white, I think. Would
Hey, I just learned. So were you?
Well, I've been trying to tell everybody that for years, and then finally, Cutter does a quick Google search, and all of a sudden, everyone is enlightened. But have you ever been?
Wait, what is the new qualification that makes you white again?
So I learned this when I was filling out college applications because I was like, can I just tell them that I'm black because I'm African American because I was born in Africa? And then like I did my research and apparently I cannot do that because North Africans qualify as Caucasian. So, I mean, even though it said that, I still put black African American. Like, what are they going to do? Tell me that I'm not African American?
Been lying since day one.
Yeah. But yeah, so technically, I guess North Africans are considered Caucasians. But have you ever how do you feel about like the outdoor? Do you go climbing? Would you is that something that you're interested in? It sounds so terrible to me.
No. Ever since I saw the movie 27 Hours with James Franco, I was like, that will never be me. You know, where he gets his arm wedged between like the two big boulders.
Yeah, of course.
Can't get out and has to cut his arm off. That's like the only way out. I was like, that will never ever be me. And Into the Wild with that guy, that actor who was really hot for a couple years until he, I guess, allegedly sexually assaulted somebody. That will also never. I will never be caught dead eating berries in Alaska.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like you're fine with the outdoors. Like you enjoy no? Am I wrong? Put fear aside for a second. Do you like to do shit outdoors?
I mean, sure. Yeah. I like nature. I like, taking in the,
Like you go hiking and stuff like that?
yeah, I think, when the baby gets a little older, I'll probably take her hiking and camping and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I know like Cutter will talk to us about how he climbs mountains and not like Alex Honnold, but like with a guide, or whatever on a trail. I'm just like, dude, I cannot think of anything I would like less than that.
So what's this guy Alex Honnold doing exactly?
Oh, so he's climbing this gigantic building, this skyscraper in China, Taipei. Alex Honnold, Taipei.
I'll tell you what he won't be climbing.
Is
the largest bridge in the world in China.
Why?
Because, dude, I saw like 6 or 8 months ago, there was this hype video floating around on social media. And it was like, China has the new largest suspension bridge in the entire world. And tourists were like taking videos underneath. There was like drone footage from the top. And then people were speculating. They're like, wow, is China surpassing America in terms of construction? Do they have better construction workers than America? For our guy Bob the Builder, that could be terrifying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then like a few months later, the bridge collapsed.
No. Oh my God, dude!
It fell into a river.
Oh no! Damn, dude. People were executed for that, probably. That's nuts. So he's climbing the skyscraper. It is 1,500 feet. No, 508 meters. That's 16.67 feet what will thick 7 feet? Oh, but it's postponed actually till tomorrow because of weather, I guess. So whatever.
Huh. Do you ever remember, speaking of David Blaine, this was one of my first favorite viral videos on YouTube. The David Blaine, it was like a David Blaine impersonator.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was like, if David Blaine could make Cheez-Its disappear.
Yeah. Yeah. And the guy's like, he's like, where'd you guys go? And he was like, we went shopping. What? We got sweaters, whatever. What's the big deal? He's like, check again. Yeah.
Oh my God, Cheez-Its, Cheez-Its.
Hey, fellas. Hey, I'm taking the street magic special. You want to see some magic?
Oh my God, you're David Blaine!
David Blaine!
That one thing was incredible.
Thank you. You want to see some magic?
Yeah, sure. Of course.
Take a card.
Oh my, is this going to be on TV?
Don't let me see it.
It's going to be on TV.
Might be.
Is that Mikey Day or am I wrong? The resolution is so poor because it's from like 2005.
I don't know who Mikey Day is, but he does look like a actor that I've seen before.
All right, put it back in the deck.
Oh my God, this is crazy. You're David Blaine.
Is that your card?
No, that is not our card. Nope.
Interesting.
Nope.
Interesting. Lift up your shirt.
What? What? Who?
You. Lift up your shirt.
Ow! What the hell? What the hell? What the? How did you do that? What? How did you do that? When did you do?
He stares,
So good, dude.
he stares into the camera. Oh, man.
Dude, I'll never forgive Brennan for discouraging me from learning magic, dude. That would have been amazing.
You're still hanging on to that?
Well, I mean, truthfully, it's not his fault that I gave up. He just gave me a reason in my head to stop trying.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. I used to think this shit was so cool, you know? Anyways, I feel like I got a couple other things I want to get to before we do the straight Patreon. Do you want to do big time P1 shout outs right quick?
Yeah, good call.
All right, let's do that, Johnny.
It's time for our big time P1 shout out.
Let's give a quick shout out to our big time P1s. Shout outs to Alex, AJ McCown, Alex Davis, Brendan Cooney, Brendan Smith, Brent Wenzel, Brian Altman, Brian Busties. Shout outs to Drab T-shirt, did nothing wrong. Shout outs to Chris Eller, Danny Loudermilk, David Slat, Don DeMarco, Eddie H, Ernesto. Shout outs to Love You Long Time, Craven Moorhead, Iron Mike Sleep, James M. Shout outs to Jen Montana, Here's the Black Sheep, Johnny Walker, JP Flame, Kevin Leahy, Kevin Smith, Korean Dong Chong John. Shout outs to Chris Stein. Shout outs to I Hate Women in Action Movies. Shout outs to Lance Parker, Matt Broderick, Matt Starcheck, and Matt Starcheck. Shout outs to Peter Rosecrans, Phil J, Reggie, Instagram.com/Brad Paints This. Shout outs to Steven Snowman, Theo H, William, and Lubomir. That's our $8 tier. You guys can subscribe for 3 times the show each week at patreon.com/IDM pod. Love you all. Thank you for supporting the show.
Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah.
Slizzat says that was Mikey Day. Interesting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, look, I would love to sit around and watch that entire video series. But yeah, Google on your own, guys. David Blaine Cheez-Its. It's just so fun.
Cheez-Its.
It was fun, like in like the mid-aughts, just people making videos on cheap cameras and finding a way to upload them to YouTube, and things weren't so complicated.
Yeah. Them's was the days, dude.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But yeah, we're going to be heading over to the Patreon for part 2 of tonight's episode in a couple of minutes. So yeah, guys, follow us over to patreon.com/IDM pod. We've got some fun shtick once we get behind the paywall.
All right. Why don't we just do it? Let's give our guy, the one, the only Money Mike, a shout out, and let's hop over to Patreon.
In Northern Virginia, where the sun always shines, Money Mike, he fixes.
If you guys are in the Northern Virginia area and you need a plumber, look, the first time homeowner here, it's hard sometimes. Things break and you don't know who to call. Well, we've taken the guesswork out of it for you. If you guys have a leaky faucet, maybe you've got a garbage disposal that is just jammed up and you need a quick fix, don't think twice. Give our guy Mike Cook a call. Mike Cook is a 3rd-generation plumber. He's licensed and insured. There's no job too big or too small. I mean, he's done commercial work, residential work. He's done it all. The guy knows how to fix your pipes. He's remodeled bathrooms. He's done everything. Give Mike Cook a call at 703-501-1926. That's 703-501-1926. And mention IDM for an additional 10% discount. Mike Cook has supported IDM since the very beginning. If you support Mike Cook's small business, you're also supporting ours. You can also visit his nice website at thecliftonplumber.com. We'll catch you guys on the Patreon. Love y'all. See ya in like 5 minutes.
Big show. Dial 703-501-1926. Let him know. Mention